So hey everybody, yes, another impromptu video. Just keeping you guys updated as to, it's much better, my house situation. As we all left the last story, which is pretty much the same, my offer was declined last Monday. Thankfully, 2 more properties have come up in my beloved city that I want to be in. But it's a double-edged sword because, like I have stated before, you start out at one price and it could potentially go over $200,000 asking price, which is out of my ballpark. This one house I saw Saturday, and it's a very, very strange situation. I'm going to try to tell it as condensed as I can. 4 years ago, I had contacted a high school friend through Facebook because I knew he was with Coldwell Banker. And I wanted his advice because at that time, which was 2014, just about, I was looking at selling the house, like really hardly looking at selling the house. And what were my options, and, you know, or did he know of anything I could do to refinance the current loan that I had, or steer me in a different direction. And long story short, I think we went out to breakfast, and that was the last I saw of him. So fast forward 2 years, and things have become even more bleak and more realistic that I would have to sell the house. And my mom was still here, you know, a year ago. It's just weird and hard to say. So he hooked me up with another high school friend who's in finance. And it's no, secret now, and people had guessed what I was trying to do as a last resort to get a reverse mortgage, to pay off the current loan, to get more equity out of the house so my mom and I could stay here. But, things didn't work out that way. My mom passed away literally 2 weeks prior to closing, which was a blessing in disguise because it wasn't something that I had wanted. So the reverse mortgage goes away. My mom passes away. I go back to my friend. He comes up to the house probably 2 weeks after she had passed away. I couldn't tell you one word that we had talked about. Not one word. Rightly so. My mind was just, gone. Hold on. I feel badly that I have to keep yelling through videos. Kamiley? Oh, I'm sorry, baby. Wrong dog. Somebody's over here licking themselves. Sorry, honey. I'm sorry. So, he came up in October, and I was trying to develop a game plan, what I needed to do to get the house ready, because at that time, it was a hot mess. It was chocked full. I had started to clean the back of the house, but I was nowhere near where I needed to be, either mentally, physically. I was just broken. So I did the best I could by myself. And again, he came up and he wanted to do all these things and paint this and tear the rug up here and paint this and make this look this way and then put it on the market and all this stuff. And he was sending me to random houses to look at, not fully explaining to me why I was looking at these houses. I thought I was looking at them to buy them. It was just, oh, well, let's go look at the area, tell me what you think. Never once taking me, never once meeting me there. Never. I never laid eyes on him until, it's coming, He always said he would help me clean the garage out. I don't have a problem rolling up my sleeves. I'll be there for you. I know you're really, really physically hurt right now. But every single time, even my neighbor across the street wanted my friend's help to help unload the attic in the garage. And when I refer to an attic, I don't know what you guys refer to it as. It's just, it's a space above where you park the cars. But an attic could be referred to as, a crawl space above your house. So, but I'm referring to the storage, and I mean it's considerable. Like it's 3/4 of the length of the garage above where you park the car. And it's a double car garage. Okay. So, again, I don't have a problem. I'll come help you. My neighbor was like, well, call your friend and see if we could give you a couple hours and finish it off. Oh no, that day wouldn't work out. He backed out. I had something to do, blah, blah, blah. He couldn't even say like, okay, I have to show a house. I'm working. Oh no, I'm at a birthday party. I don't know what I'm doing, whatever he said. And so I got pissed and I'm like, well, you know what? Fuck this. I'm never going to ask you for another thing. We're at the tail end of this and I'm done. I'm done with you. And I should also mention, 4 years ago, even as well as in October, I mean, I had pretty much verbally implied that he would be my realtor. But it just became less and less like all these promises, all these things that he said he was going to do, he never did. I didn't know how anything worked. I didn't even hear the word disclosure package until my current realtor explained to me, offer date, what you need to be looking for, what my price range was, realistically, like all these things. She's done more for me and explained more for me in 4 months than he did in 4 years. So, the last time he texted me was, I want to say, probably late December. And it was coincidentally my two friends, my friend and her friend, were coming for the last time to move something. Oh, I know, to move all the stuff out of my mom's bathroom back into the room because I had the carpets cleaned. So maybe that was late November, I don't know, or early December. So that was the last thing. And he texted me that morning. It was a Sunday morning. Oh, I have all day for you. I can do whatever you need. And I'm like, you know what? It's everything's done. Thanks anyway. And he came back with, there's nothing I can help you with. I said, no, I sort of needed you 6 weeks ago. I don't need you anymore. And I meant I didn't need you anymore. Take it as if you want to take it. Like, in general, or today, going forward, however, I was just done. So then I hired my neighbor realtor, thank God, and I never heard from him again. I defriended him on Facebook. I blocked his number. I blocked text messages. I don't want any more involvement. It was done, in my opinion. So, only me, coincidentally, for the last 3 months, I would say 90% of the time my friend from Santa Clara has come down and house hunted with me every single weekend, either a Saturday or a Sunday. But like I had told you, she was in Palm Springs this past week, and she just came back on Sunday night. So here I go Saturday with Kamiley, my little friend, my partner in crime. And I walk up to this house, and generally, the majority of the times, you see the company name, which happened to be Coldwell Banker, and it was a woman's name, and the flyers that are normally in the plastic holder were empty. So, didn't think anything about it. Walk up to the door, walk inside, and who's there? My friend Mike, who was doing a favor for the listing agent by showing the house that particular day. I wanted to die. All I wanted to do was run, turn around and run. And I couldn't. Flat, boom, right in the face. Gives me a hug. Well, thanks for returning my messages and thanks for returning my phone calls. Just, nicely, kiddingly, but meaning it. And I'm like, you know what, Mike? I've been through so much, you don't even know. Physically, mentally, I said, can we just not go there? And no problem. But I could not even begin to tell you what I saw, where stuff was, the layout. I mean, all I wanted was to get out. And because I had gotten there so early, as I was coming in, one couple was leaving, and then thank God, more people were coming in. So we couldn't talk anymore. And I was like, you know what, Mike, I got to get going. I got other houses to see. And I'm carrying Kamiley and, oh, I'll touch base with you. And I'm like, oh, God, no, you won't. No. Thank God you're not the listing agent. I didn't say who I was represented by. I did tell him my house was sold. I didn't tell him for how much. He knows my situation. He knows I'm not rolling in it. Like money. Oh, it's not an object. No, it's a big part of this whole plan and picture. So, but I thought, oh my God, how ironic that here I am alone. My friend not with me to deflect him following me around. So long story short, my realtor and I are going back today by ourselves in peace and in quiet, and I can take everything in. It's a totally adorable house. It's 2-bedroom, 1 bath. It's a small car garage, but in the back is what they refer to as an office space or an artist studio, whatever you want to call it. Legit. At least, I want to say at least a 20 by 20 room. 3 beautiful windows, lined in carpet. I mean, electricity. So that, my friends, is a gold mine. That is a cat solution to the max. But I just, it's all about offering the right number. I haven't looked this morning, but I did look yesterday. They were pretty sure they were going to do another open house this weekend. But if they don't, that would be better for me. Not to say realtors can't take their clients in like I'm doing today, but at least it's not a full-blown open house. But it's only Tuesday. That could change. They could easily just, okay, we're going to have another open house. And then we'll take offers probably the week of the 5th. That's how I'm looking at this. But yesterday, another property came up, generally in the same area. It is, however, a 2-story, but it's at the same price, but it's more square footage. Has a temporary cat solution, but I'll know more once I get there. But it is beautiful. It is just like the master bedroom has French doors, and it actually has a deck. I outside of the master bedroom, and then has a beautiful lower deck outside of the kitchen. Everything has been updated, which I'm talking, electrical system, roof. I believe they've already had the sewer lateral. I believe they've already had a termite inspection. It is not owner occupied. It is perfect. It's a nice backyard. It's actually too big for us. But there's worse things in life than having a big backyard. I would just, probably do half bark and then half grass, and I don't know, maybe plant a few trees or something. I don't know. But it's really, really nice. And I'll try my very, very best to take some video for you guys this afternoon. But we'll see how things go. I'm not making any promises. So I have 2 houses to see today, which is Tuesday. It's just so much nicer to go in. Everything's quiet. You have the house to yourself. You can take in everything versus being rushed and, not processing things. So that's what I'll be doing today. So keep the prayers coming, because, and I know I say this every single time, but I need this over with. I need it over with so badly, because I think once I can acquire a property, things can then fall into place. But right now, being in this limbo, it's just, I can't think of anything other than, when is this place going to be offered? When am I going to have to turn this in? What price are they looking for? It's just, I saw 3 properties Saturday, and then 3 on Sunday. Oh my God. The Sunday ones, 2 out of 3 weren't bad. 1 was owner occupied. It was just a mess. It was work that I didn't want, and weird things, and really older, and I don't mean older in a good sense. I mean, my house, the one that I want, is from 1953. The last time it was sold was 1970 for $18,000, $500. Wow. So that other one was not for me. Then I go to house number 2. The realtor was late. I kid you not. I walk in again. I see paneling. It smelled of smoke. It smelled of weed. The carpets needed to be pulled up. There was different colors in every room. The bathroom was old. The kitchen was disgusting. The backyard was worse than mine. Just weeds. I ran out of there. Ran. House number 3. If you could call it the best 1 out of 3, was literally around the block from house number 2. However, no cat solution. And next door lived, I can't tell, I think there was 3, if not 4, what looked to be Rottweilers. And the houses were separated by a chain link fence. Yeah. Which means, I mean, I would have to put up a fence anyway, but there was no privacy. I would never, ever feel safe or comfortable knowing that those big ass dogs are next door to my babies. There's no way. The dogs were loose, running all over the backyard, as they should be. They live there. But they were climbing up the hill, and the guy was working outside, and I'm like, oh no. No, 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 no. So that's what I did Sunday. Feeling very discouraged, very much like a waste of time. But then I woke up yesterday to a new property. So, anyways, that's what's going on. Like I said, I'll do my best to try to take some footage to show you around a little bit. And I like to take it for my own reference. There is actually a video on Zillow, and I would love to divulge the location and the address. I just can't do it, and I won't do it. But it's super cute, and it has a lot of potential. So, hope everybody's doing well. Hope everybody had a great day yesterday. It was just another day for me. My friend came down from Santa Clara after being gone a week. God bless her. She insisted. And she took me out to lunch, and we talked about everything and anything and got caught up because I hadn't seen her in like 3 weeks. And it was just nice. And she's already like, okay, I'm coming down this weekend again to let me know, Saturday or Sunday. And we'll go look at more houses. So she's a blessing. She is a blessing. She's a godsend. So that's what's going on now. Time for a I'm telling you, I'm addicted to these damn things. They're like the bomb. They're the bomb. They replaced my Red Bull. How crazy is that? So anyway, yeah. So I hope everybody has a great week. And I'm really sorry for the repetitive videos, for basically always sounding the same. But there is a story here and there that, you know, it's kind of different. I did go to Grocery Outlet on Sunday because I was too early to go to house number 3. And I was going to show you guys what I bought, but I just didn't have time. So I'm due to go probably to the DT tomorrow, Costco tomorrow, and somewhere else. So I may just do a collective video if I have time tomorrow. So I will talk to everybody soon, and thank you all for your love and support and your comments. Bye.